guys would be in the woods, chopping down trees.
Who, me?
He'll have a pet bear named Bubba.
Simmer down. Simmer down. All right.
Or Trinket.
Welcome to the worst podcast ever. The only thing that's slightly more enjoyable than waking up to have to pee 30 minutes before your alarm.
Oh, God. That's the most annoying thing ever.
Today we're joined by Lucas.
Hello, guys.
And Renee.
What's up?
I, as always, am Big Joe. And this is the worst podcast ever. So, yeah. People suck.
Oh.
So I wanted to start off with this. And you kind of reminded me. If you had to sit there and actually think about all the types of people that you fucking hate, at the top of that list, what are the type of people that you absolutely hate that just drive you, just their name or title or whoever, the thought of them just drives you insane?
Liberals.
Women beaters.
Pedophiles.
I mean, yeah, those are all pretty valid ones. Those are all pretty valid.
Slow drivers.
I mean, I can deal with that. But
the government.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah,
sure.
that's a good one.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna take this.
You're welcome.
Personally, the people that infuriate me the most are steadfast flat earthers.
Oh, God.
Oh,
yes.
my God.
They are the worst type of people on the planet. I mean,
Just because they're so fucking ignorant.
yeah, like listen, I'm not giving any credence to the people who do bad things to other people, but this is actively ruining all of society.
Yep.
You're actively trying to do shit to hold all of society back from progressing, just by posting your dumbass TikTok about, look at this rocket, it hit the firmament.
Are you talking about that one? Is that one where they shot I seen a video where the rocket was going up and it was showing weird little reflections in the sky, and people were like, that's proof that there's a dome over the earth.
That's what I mean. I was just thinking about that.
And the thing is, everyone's like, no, that's just what happens to that type of rocket in the atmosphere when it breaches a certain layer.
Oh.
It does end up keep going. But somebody's like, firmament 1, Elon Musk 0. I'm like, okay, yeah, but that rocket did come back down. It didn't hit dome and explode, idiot.
Yeah, but this is crazy because a lot of people just don't understand. Like, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of weird shit that happens. Like,
yeah, but
that you can't really. But it doesn't mean that we live in a dome or anything like that. There's like, like people. I feel like people are just like living underneath a rock, and then like.
It's like we're like reverting back because way in the way back they used to believe that the Earth was flat.
Yeah.
And then they were proving that no, it's actually a globe.
And the worst part is that a lot of people don't realize that I'm pretty sure it was the ancient Greeks were able to decipher that the Earth was not only round, but they were able to figure out how big it was in like thousands of years ago. They figured it out.
Right.
And they were close. They were within like 0.5%.
Right.
Or some shit like that. How big the Earth was.
Now, my question is, hope to God they don't start talking. Well, I'm sure they have, like in schools and shit like that.
About this? About they're not gonna. There's no way.
I don't think they would, but I'm just saying. Like,
I mean,
you know what I mean? Like or a kid that goes home or some shit, and their parents are one of them, and they're like, oh, by the way,
child.
you know,
Call CPS.
like, you know what I mean? Though, like, it's a kid. You know what I mean? And then you brainwash them to the point. They're like, oh, yeah, by the way, no, my parents said this is this. And my parents right.
That's, like, kids are products of their environment. You say shit, or certain things, they're going to believe it. Just like racism isn't inherent. It's taught.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Parents teach their kids these things. Kids don't know color. They don't know any of that. They know people. It's
kind of like when, like, a dog's bad. The dog didn't become bad by itself.
Your kid may ask you, hey, why, like, so a white parent might be on, like, why is their skin darker than mine? That's when you have to educate them, like, hey.
Not to get off track, but I want to say something because I saw something really cool. Sorry, guys. But
you just killed my whole train of thought.
Well, you know what? Calm your balls, okay?
Your train of thought was not worthy.
I guess not.
Nope. Sorry.
Bite me.
You taste salty. Never mind.
Ew.
Anyways, so I watched the video. It was fucking mind blowing. So you know how some people say we live in a simulation, right?
I mean,
now, like I was saying, weird things happening. Okay?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, these people, it's like a video I watched, went to the aquarium, and you know how it's like, you know how it always is, like packed or whatever. But this aquarium must have went
a fish zoo.
Yeah, pretty much. They went, but it was not as crowded. So they went to there, and the fish were like literally like still. Like they literally went around, and they were like not moving. Like you see, like their fins moving a little bit, but they weren't moving like at all.
Did you see this video on TikTok?
No.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, like they go up to like the glass to look at the fish, and they're like, "What the fuck? Like why aren't they moving?" Like normally like, and the caption said, "This is proof that we live in a simulation." Like. It could be edited. Who fucking knows? Nowadays, it's 2024.
Have you seen some of the AI that's coming out? It's possible.
But all of a sudden, like, the fish start moving all of a sudden. And the girl's like, what the fuck? I'm like, would they start fucking moving or some shit? Like, someone watching y'all, and they see a camera, like, oh, these bitches caught us. Like, we gotta fucking make a move.
Like, when you know Andy's coming in Disney World?
Oh, fuck. Dude, stops. I would totally fucking do that as a game.
Andy's coming. It's like...
when you say that, I think it might actually have something to do with the fish are so used to seeing crowds that when there's nothing there, they just kind of are like, what do we do? They respond differently to outside. It's like outside stimulation. They're responding differently to outside. If it's not crowded,
right,
they're going to respond differently.
Right.
Because they can kind of probably see it.
But it was just weird because, like, you imagine going to, like, I don't know, like a park, and then all of a sudden the kids, you know what I mean? Nobody's crowded. But then when you go to a park when it's not crowded, the kids are just sitting there like this.
I'd be mortified if I just pulled up to a park. If I was driving while up to a park, crazy. Say like I had my kids. I don't have kids, but if I did, and all the other kids are just there standing there like this.
It would be like a horror.
You just see a ball just bounce away from them, and they're just standing there staring at you.
I'd be like, all right, we're gonna leave now.
Like,
we're gonna be at this park. It's like the start of a fucking Stephen King movie.
But, like, that's what I was just trying to say. I thought it was kind of interesting, because it's, like, weird.
So, circle back to the whole thing where I was talking about the story and Andy. I seen a video. There's a video on YouTube by Meat Cannon. Great videos. There's one where Andy finds out that the toys can talk, and he's like, tell me. He's like, talk. I know you can talk. And then when he starts talking, he's like, you have cancer, Andy. Yeah. Like, anytime a kid finds out that we're alive, they get cancer.
What the
and that's no, he's like, Sid went away. No, Sid's dead.
What the hell?
Because Andy's seen Sid playing with. He's like, I seen Sid playing with you guys. He's like, and then Sid got cancer and died. That's why he hadn't seen Sid in a while.
Oh my god!
Because every time the kid finds out that the toys are alive,
Disney fan, that's just like boom.
they get cancer and die.
Like all those Disney theories and shit. Weird, but interesting, I guess.
I mean, I think Disney's clock's ticking.
Oh, first.
They're. I mean, they'll stay around, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be some massive uproar or something happening with Disney.
Unless they stop with this woke agenda that they're on.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's what I mean. Like when
something came up, they had like a thing that was leaked.
Yeah.
That was like their hiring business practices, and a lot of it was like, dude, this is racist. And they said no, they have to have like a quota of certain types of people.
Yeah.
Like that's how a lot of things are now, though. That's
but when I say I like Disney, I like the old Disney before all this new shit came in.
Well,
before all this crazy shit in.
So you mean the anti-Semitic Disney?
Yeah, is that what you're talking about? The anti-Semitic Disney?
No, I meant before all this woke shit and all this like other shit that came in. Okay.
Just like that episode of Family Guy.
I was young.
They go to the different dimensions.
Shit. Hater. I know I'm not like that, so don't fucking take it.
None of us are anti-Semitic here, I promise.
Yeah, they're just being dicks.
It's like like I was saying, the Family Guy episode where they go to the different dimensions.
They wind up
They go
in
to
Disney.
the Disney one. Oh, and it's like Mort comes in. That was his name, right? Mort. And they're like, Jew.
Oh, Jew, and they all get like evil.
Yeah, he's like, oh right.
And they're like, oh right, and they zap to a different dimension.
Oh,
like, yeah,
Disney.
No thanks.
Yeah, that was old Disney.
Well, I don't know, weird, but
I like that. There's a video that I saw that was of Bambi. where Bambi was metal
Oh
or
God.
something like that, and it was Bambi talking to Thumper, and Thumper is like, just puff your chest out, take a deep breath, and just let it out. So Bambi just stands up, puffs his chest out, and you hear,
Oh
I'm like, nasty.
yeah. Oh yeah.
What the
It's like
fuck?
it's like the video of the Wizard of Oz with the lollipop. They were hopping down the Yellow Brick Road, and they start playing Walk by Pantera.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that, but
I'm gonna have to find it and I'll send it to you.
That's
I
fucking
seen
weird.
it on TikTok, so I'm gonna.
oh
try
wait,
to find
did
it.
I see? I think I did see.
I think I remember telling you guys about it.
Yeah.
But I seen it on TikTok.
So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. All this woke shit, I don't really care for it.
Oh, you mean TikTok?
TikTok
That's still
for
around?
as long as it's gonna be around from now on.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I've been seeing that since like what?
No,
Like,
well,
Trump
now
took
it's
it down
like
for,
the
a
House
while.
just passed a bill to
Yeah.
ban TikTok, so it's got to
Really?
go to the
Oh.
It's got to go to the Senate, and if it passes the Senate,
Oh, you already know they're probably
It's-
gonna pass it,
Biden said he will sign it.
and then
Now,
everyone's gonna be all
oh,
Okay.
they're gonna be mad.
Crazy.
Okay, listen. So
shit.
now, banning of TikTok. I fundamentally disagree with that.
Yes.
However, as I fundamentally disagree with that, I also understand that that might be not a
Well,
bad idea.
Like it's cool
Because
it's cool.
99% of TikTok is just
Brain rot.
brain rot, cancer
Well,
causing
yeah.
just shit. And the problem is most people don't know that. And so they just allow themselves to learn information through TikTok and take it as fact.
Right.
Without understanding that it's a
Well, I think
parody,
it's
it's
kind
a
of cool
joke
too
or
because
whatever.
a lot of people
They take the-
got far in TikTok with like their
When
businesses.
people use
and
TikTok as a news source,
that's not really helpful because
no.
to be honest, like it's kind of cool though because you can get certain things off of there. Like a lot of people like help other people from there, which
Yeah.
is really cool. Like mothers and all that,
Yeah.
and like businesses and all that. That's the
I'm-
cool part. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the thing is, like, yeah, I don't think anyone should be on there that long. You know what I mean? Because honestly, it kind of like makes your mind, like, you know what I'm saying? You get
I
so sucked into
believe-
it.
I believe the big discussion about it though is that because of kids, not because that there's inappropriate things on there that kids are saying, but the thing is that the kids don't have the same self-control that adults, and when I say adults like us, that are normal, functioning society adults where we have
We're normal.
power over our, well, no, there was a lot of air quotes on that. I'm just saying. But normal functioning adults in society, and we kind of know
funny.
when we should like, oh shit, I should stop watching this.
I need to go to
garbage.
bed.
Yeah, I need to go to bed. I need to, take a shower. I need to go touch grass, type of thing.
I need to go try to.
Kids, on the
Troll
other
for
hand,
some
they're
pussy.
gonna sit there and
Oh my
doom
God.
scroll TikTok and watch all the dumbest dances. They're gonna. I know we don't have video, but just imagine that Renee rose her hand.
Like she wants to. Like,
She's like, I do that.
Hey,
I
you know
do
what?
that.
I can admit it, but those dances, and if you don't know those dances, you look f***ing weird and like you're
oh
not
my god,
cool.
he's Woodway hitting the
but
gwitty
I
right
can
now.
tell you that some are just ridiculous.
Woodway hitting the gwitty.
Oh my god. Anyway, I'm not the only one that watches stupid videos.
No,
But
I
anyway.
watch TikTok
So
all
the
the
whole
time.
thing is the kids are doing that, and then the kids are not developing, like cognitively,
Right. I've seen
in a
videos.
very productive way. So now they're becoming addicted to it, and it's now becoming a social problem that it's going to be. Listen, I didn't look too deep into it, but this is kind of the gist that the kids are just now going to be tied to their phones, doom scrolling TikTok for hours on end,
Yeah.
and then society is going to nosedive because the majority of the United States society is going to be made up of kids who are doing this,
Right.
instead of being productive and doing things with their hands,
Right.
running around outside, playing
But I've seen videos
arts and crafts,
with teachers.
something.
Well, I remember when I was little, like we'd always be outside playing
yeah.
games with the neighborhood
That's
kids
all
yeah.
the time.
all day until like it got dark out.
I remember that I had to make sure that I got my homework done by a certain time, or else I could not go outside
right,
to play.
exactly. I had to do my chores.
I didn't have
and all
a
that.
phone that had access to everything on
Nope.
all the wealth of knowledge contained in
To
the
be
internet.
honest, I miss those days because honestly,
I kind of do too.
It was like relaxing. You didn't have to worry about anything.
Pay bills.
Yeah, true.
Bro, I was
Well,
grounded.
yeah,
But you had to make your own entertainment. You had to make your own fun. You didn't have to sit there and be like, what can this, devil brick provide to me as entertainment at this instance?
Can you believe it? Like bricks for an example remind me of me and my aunt or whatever when I first met her.
Your hot aunt?
Yes.
The hot one?
Hot aunt.
Which we still haven't met yet, but
we need to get her on here at least once.
Yeah,
It'd be fun.
I mean, we've been told that she wants to hang out
Not
with
to get
us,
off track.
so we can not we just want to hang out because we're like allegedly we're cool people, but
she's cool too.
But our subscriber count doesn't reflect that.
We gotta figure out a way to get those.
So this could be the 5 subscriber special.
I hope it is. Anyways,
this is what
This is number 4.
Number 4.
We used to brick up like bricks in half, and like it would be all sparkly and stuff, and we'd pretend we were looking for jewels.
Hell yeah,
bro!
So we did that, or my grandpa had like this truck that wasn't working, and had like the radio and everything, and you pick it up, and we're like pretending we're being chased by cops.
Mm-hmm.
Breaker, 1-9, Smokey's on my tail.
And we're like, I'm like taking the wheel, and I'm like moving it all crazy.
This is
like
Bandit. Smokey's is after me.
And like, dude would be like doing some like cool things. I would do like
I'd run around with toy guns outside all the time.
Dude, I had the neighborhood kids all had like Pokemon cards. We
would
all
those
like
were the days.
We would all like go get together and show our cards and everything. And
I was of the generation before Pokemon cards. So when I was outside playing, it was the best thing that ever happened was a cop would roll down your street, and I lived in like a nice kind of suburb type of area. This wasn't super upscale, but it was just an average, American suburb area. The best thing that could have happened, it was that a cop would roll down the street while I'm playing outside, and I'd sit there outside like jump up and down and scream baseball cards, and the cop would stop, and you could run up to the car as a kid, and he'd have a stack like a fistful, rubber banded together, and he'd start. I didn't watch baseball. I didn't care.
Just like
I was getting something from a cop, and I thought that was kind of cool.
Right.
And the cop was like,
"Hey, I'm not gonna lie." When I was
and so he was just to hand out baseball cards. There you go, because that was the thing in our area. I don't know if it was a nationwide or just local or whatever.
It's probably just local.
It might have been, but baseball cards, and the cop would stop, and kids would come up to the squad car and he'd hand it. And I thought it would be cool. Hey, you're looking at a police car.
I thought cops were pretty dope when I was younger. Cause I was like, that's badass. And when I was little, I always wanted to be a cop. So
I think everybody wanted to be a cop when they were a kid.
I know I did. Girl, because I was like, dude, I'd be a dope ass cop, and I look hot.
I'd be like, ma'am, I need to be arrested.
Okay, all right. Story time. I was pulled over by a female cop.
Was she a hot lady cop?
She was.
Hell yeah.
She was kind of cute.
Okay.
So I was working third shift at a retail store at the time, and a couple guys that I worked with invited me back to their house. Once again, that was a liquid death burp. Hashtag not sponsored once again. Still. But anyway. So I was invited over to her house to hang out after work, the third shift, so it'd be in the morning.
Yeah.
Whatever. We're going to hang out. I was young. And I was going over. I was driving, following them. It's dark. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. Ain't nobody out on the roads.
Right.
Going down this, what would normally be a somewhat busy street. Nothing there. Cop going the other way. Cop pulls that shitty. Whips around. Gets right behind me. Flips the lights on. I'm like, damn it. I pull over into a parking lot, so I'm not even on the road. Comes up to me and all of a sudden says, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" I'm like,
no.
Pull me over harder.
Pull me over harder, mommy.
I'm like, yeah, damn.
No, but I'm glad you did.
It's like,
can you put me in
I was like, listen. It's like, are there any weapons in the car? Are you gonna search for some? I got something on me. You'll find out where it is.
You'll
find out where it is.
To search you? No, you can search me.
You can search me. I would search me.
Oh my god.
So I think it was something like my license plate was expired.
Oh yeah.
That's all it was.
Wow.
A lot of times they don't pull you over for that. I've seen so many people driving down the street whose license plates are like at least a year or more expired.
Which is funny
It's
because I'm
usually
always
because
scared
that's
if I
not
don't
the
get my
it's
thing
not it's not a priority
Right.
Our
for
new
them
sticker.
to. It's not priority for cops to really do that. Whatever.
Right.
Unless I told you about my sticker.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I eventually did go to the DMV and I got a new sticker, but they said an actual registration piece of paper was going to cost me $7. I'm like, wow, they're going to charge me $7 for you to push the print button and get a sheet of paper. That is, I was like, listen, just give me the sticker for free.
Right.
Which is strange that they give the sticker away for free because they're just sitting there. They
Right.
don't have to do all the work of pushing the print button.
Well, I would always be scared, like, if my sticker was, like, expired or I had to do all that registration shit. Because I'd be afraid, like, if, I'd get pulled over and all that bullshit. Because, honestly, no offense, but I'm not a big fan of cops anymore. And I don't want to deal with the bullshit and hassle and complaints about it. And
I drove for
I remember.
like 10 months with my license plate, my registration being suspended.
I remember he come
10 months.
I remember
from
the day you
November
came up
until
to me.
July.
And you're like, oh, I can finally do this and this and
Bro,
that.
every time I would leave or go anywhere, I would be looking for cops the whole time.
Because I felt when I got my license.
Man, if I would have got pulled over, I would have been
Just like
in the
driving,
ass.
I drive like I just have my temps for the longest time. And I've had my license, and when I got my license, I still forgot, and I'd always look behind me like, fuck, I can get pulled over. I don't have my license.
They're whipping that.
So, those like scary short videos or whatever.
Oh, I'm a big fan of like Mr. Nightmare and stuff
Well, anyway,
like that.
so
On
I watched
YouTube.
one, and this couple gets like a present from this guy, and he does he's like I guess a guy's friend or something like that, just him like a gift, whatever. But he doesn't say anything. He just drops it off and leaves.
Mhm.
So the guy and his like wife or girlfriend decide to open up the gift, but it's like an empty box.
It's a severed head.
But nope. But
It's his
the
penis.
box is just like it's like empty, but there's like a kind of like a dimension, like a black hole dimension thing, like just whatever, it goes on forever. There's
Okay,
nothing
this
in
sounds
it.
like this is a fake story then.
And then next thing you know, like it says like, but you can't look away from it, because if you look away from it, it wants you to look away from it. Something's gonna happen. So
Booga, booga, booga.
they look. What the? So they look away from it and look back, and this guy, it's like he's like bald head, like whatever. He's like out of the box, but he's like this,
Bald-headed fuck.
like this. But his head's like the box is like this, and he's like this, just staring at you, and he follows your moves
Skippy
and
toilet.
everything. And then they look away from him again,
Squiddy.
thinking, oh well, he'll go away. Nope. Now his hands are above the box, so it's like this.
So basically, every time you look away, this guy comes up a little bit more
Yeah. But
until he's all the way out and gay.
I didn't get that
Dude,
far
Mag dumped the
because
box.
I got freaked out and I turned the video off because I was like,
So you wouldn't find out like what it.
no, I'm good.
I would watch it and be like, dude, what's the point in this? And then probably he comes out and then not as gay, but comes out and eats the family.
Hey, sister.
Thanks for opening up my box.
Oh my God, it's James Charles.
What the f***?
Start stomping on the box. Back in that box.
Oh my god.
And all they keep saying, "Hey, sisters," as you're fucking stomping his face. In.
What the fuck?
I have a friend I play Call of Duty with, and I executed her in Call of Duty on accident because we were playing hardcore. And I haven't played with her in a while because she's been playing a different video game.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she's still mad about mad about that, and that was like literally like 4 months ago.
We get it. It's a.
I haven't played
Oh.
Call of Duty. I've been playing a lot of Baldur's
So,
Gate.
remember
Did
that?
you see that video where the guy and his girlfriend were like playing Call of Duty, and he keeps whooping her ass, and then she gets up and like takes the Xbox and just like smashes the shit out of it
Yep, I've seen it.
through the TV. Yeah,
I've seen it.
yeah. You've not seen this?
No.
I've
Oh
seen
my
it.
god! I mean, she goes
Crazy.
full psycho,
Like
like-
like a split second. Like
and he's sitting there vibing. Yeah, he's probably being obnoxiously good at the game,
Right.
and not. He's having his version of fun, and she's not having any fun at all.
Right.
So she's getting her ass handed to her, and she's trying. She's kind of like me. I just want to have fun too.
Right.
But all y'all are too fucking good. So I'm like, okay, well, it's not fun. So I don't play Call of Duty anymore.
Right.
Screw that game.
I haven't played Call of Duty in
Well,
months.
because my cousin decided, like, because she has Call of Duty, the one that has the baby, Kenzo.
Really? She plays Call of Duty?
Yes.
Huh.
Anyway, so we were playing. I posted it on Snapchat. Did you see my story that one time?
I think so.
I was like playing the game.
I don't think I see any of your Snapchats.
Huh?
No, I'm gonna go on Snapchat right now.
It's old. It's not gonna be on.
Well, then never mind.
But anyway, so I was playing. She's like, yeah, let's go play or whatever. So I'm thinking, like, oh wow, you actually have this? Because mind you, she lives in like a Christian home, so I'm surprised. But they don't care. It's a game, whatever. They're not like that. But anyway, so we played. I was like, oh fuck. I was like, and she kept like she put it like in the mode, and we would like go against people in like a death match and shit like that. And then like the one where you have to you start with one gun. If you go farther, you get like an upgraded gun, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gun game.
Yep. So
See, that's kind of fun.
So we played, and she dressed up as a samurai. She's like kind of like a samurai kind of thing, right? And anyway, so we played it, right? And we're so funny. I was like screaming. I was
over here with these jeans on.
I was like, ugh. I was screaming and everything. I was like, I'm getting killed, and everyone like in there, and I was like, yeah, I was like, Brad, whatever, the teams. I'm like, God damn, we're getting clobbered over here, and then like, and we're all like screaming at the TV. And my mom's like, you gotta shoot him. I was like, I'm trying.
Yeah, shoot their ass.
I was like trying, and I got a few shots, and I got pissed every time I died. I was like, fuck you. I was like, I don't want to die.
I've been playing.
I remember,
This
Call of
game,
Duty
Baldur's
back in the
Gate.
day was a lot better.
You can bang. You can have sex with bears in Baldur's Gate.
What?
That's called bestiality.
But essentially, it's usually what it is it's
Why
like
are we friends with this guy? He's so random.
No, I'm just gonna tell. There's certain spells for certain like warlocks
He's thinking
and
about
stuff you
fucking
can
bears,
cast.
if that's what it
You
is.
can turn into animals.
You didn't hear me.
It's like you can turn into a bear and just maul someone to death. I'm assuming I haven't gotten that far yet because I haven't f***ed a
You
bear
didn't hear
yet.
me, did you hear me yet?
Huh?
I said you just want to experience it yourself, don't you?
You just want to be the
No.
guy. You just want to be the guy in Super Troopers.
No, I'm a dragon. I'm a dragonborn cleric. I'm a healer, a dragonborn healer in the game. So I'm not shapeshifting or f***ing bears. I'm trying to woo the first fucking girl character you get because she's like this quintessential
Okay,
goth
Gandalf.
baddie. Her name is Shadowheart, and she looks like a goth baddie, and I'm like, that's the one right
I'm
there.
gonna laugh in real life. She ain't.
She's not. I've seen her voice actor, but her
Oh.
voice actor is hot.
See, this is why I really like GTA 5. Is the voice actors looked exactly like the characters in the game.
But like the character, when you do the online, all the characters look like they're strung out on heroin.
Yeah.
They do.
The creative characters always look like they're a drug
They
addict.
do all the time.
Well, it is GTA.
So.
Yeah, but like, oh, you gotta go. Like, I'm gonna create a hot chick. Nope, can't because they all look like they're fucking cracked out heroin addicts.
They do.
Oh.
Oh lordy.
All right. Well, with that, I think I'm gonna end it here. Probably a little bit shorter. This could be our 5 subscriber special. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that shit. Enjoy the trash can.
Bye.